Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. I am in a winter camp right now. It is currently snowing and sunny right now here in Colorado. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through what I have in my pack. This is actually a multi-video series, so if you want to see me actually camping out here, I will link the video below, and I think it's on this side over here. So, stay tuned. So I'm in a hurry right now because it is snowing and there's a storm coming up over the hill here soon. So I got sun right now, but I'm not gonna have it for too much longer. So I'm gonna get this stuff unpacked real fast. I'm gonna go over it really fast. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave a comment below. I do not have a lot of winter gear. So I just wanna let you know that this is what I'm packing for my winter camp, but I normally camp in the summertime. So I'm making do with what I have in winter gear. And I have Rocky with me. Rox, come over here. Come over here and say hi. So in case you guys don't know who Rocky is, he is kind of my partner in crime. He's a big baby. He's a big Rottweiler. Come over here so people can see you. And then let's turn around. Turn around, buddy. So there's Rocky. He's got his pack, and I'll try to do a little review on his pack too. It's sitting over there, and his pack is pretty heavy right now for his winter camp. So let's get going. Okay, I don't know if you could tell, but the snow's really coming down. That means that storm is heading my direction, so I'm going to be really fast on this. I have a sleeping pad here. This is going to be the one that goes on the bottom. I also have another sleeping pad over here. This one will go on top. This is the one that's about this thick. And again, you'll see it in my video. I have my cooking pot. I got a fuel, and you'll see it also in my video, but this is everything for my cooking. I have a sleeping bag. This is my sleeping bag. This is a 30-degree bag. Tonight, it is supposed to be 4 to 6 degrees. So this bag is not gonna do it. So I also brought another bag that a friend gave me that I could borrow. This is a really cheap bag. It says it goes down to 10 degrees. He told me that it's not that warm, but with my 2 sleeping bags, it should be okay. I have my tarp. That's gonna go over my gear once I put everything in the tent and stuff. So it's gonna go over my sleeping bag, or my backpack, and it will go over all my camera gear and stuff. Then I have a tarp. This tarp is gonna go on top of my tent. This is a tarp that I've talked about in a couple videos. It's brand new for me, so I'm gonna try this out. And then I have my tent. This is the tent again that I was given by a viewer of mine. It is a solo tent. It's a Blade 100, and you'll see it again in my video. I also have another, this is gonna be like my ground cover. This has a nice reflective bottom to it, and so that's gonna go on the bottom of the tent. And then I have my food. So I'm here for about 2 days, or I am for 2 days. So I also want to talk about some other items that I packed that I didn't mention earlier. Is I did pack a whistle. That is for safety measures. In fact, I don't think I'd blow this whistle and people would be coming to rescue me, but I have the whistle that it might scare away some of the animals, and some of the animals might be coyote or mountain lion, or any other animal that I might not want next to my camp. This whistle is really loud, and so it might be able to scare off some animals. I also have some bear spray as well that I would use in case I feel like I'm threatened. But spraying bear spray in your tent is never a fun thing to do. Not that I've done it, but I would assume that that's not something you want to do. I also have headlights. I didn't mention headlights, so I didn't really mention a lot of the little things that I brought, like a toothbrush and toothpaste and all that kind of stuff. I figure you guys would probably already know to bring that. I bring a ton of lights too, so these are my solar lights that I bring, and I have 5 of those because my fear is I'm scared of the dark, and I like to have light around me during the dark when I have to go outside. Some other items that I do bring too, because I do you know, work with a knife. I always want to make sure that I'm wearing gloves when I can, when I'm working with my knife. I also brought some other things just to keep me entertained while I'm at camp. One of them is my little drawing sketching book, which I ended up just writing out some goals that I have for the year. So just having something in your pack that you know, can entertain you, because during the winter months you're really in the tent a lot because it's really cold. Now if I could have a campfire, I might be sitting around a campfire, but I don't, so that means that I'm usually sitting inside my tent, and so it's kind of nice to have something to do while you're inside your tent. I also brought some I don't know what you call it, like carving tools, because I actually had to carve a spoon, and it was nice that I had those tools with me, because I ended up carving a spoon because my first spoon broke. Some other things, I'm trying to think of anything else that I might not have mentioned. Oh, first aid kit. I have a small, my first aid kit's around here somewhere, but it's about this big. I show it a lot in a lot of my videos. It's a really small first aid kit that I could just have available for me, but also since I am on my own land, I do have a place here that has a little bin that has a huge first aid kit, so I'm not really worried about first aid here on the property. I do take some other stuff out of my bin that is located on my property, which would be like my camping chair. I also have some wool blankets that I use, and I think that's all I took out of the bin this time, was just my camping chair and the wool blankets. I always have paracord with me, which turned out to be a pretty good thing to have, because the string that came with the tarp, because again it was my first time using one of my tarps. I had 2 tarps with me. They kind of looked like this one. I don't know if you can see it that well. I have it still kind of all a mess right now, but it just really wasn't long enough, and it would have taken a while for me to try to figure out. But I always have paracord in my pack, and I have paracord in my bin on my property as well. Some other things that I bring is water. There's always a risk of your water freezing, but I did have these 2 containers right here that I heated up, and it kept me really warm. And then I had a big huge container that I planned on drinking, and then Rocky has his containers too, so I had plenty of water. Okay, I think that's about it, and that is everything that I can think of. You know, this is what I pack. It doesn't mean this is what you pack. I just wanted to show you what I have in this trip, this winter camp. So this is Rocky's pack. Easy Dog. It has a lot of compartments to it. He is a big dog, you guys. He's about 120 pounds, sometimes 150. Like, he knows his food's in here. So he's got a blanket in here. He also has a tarp in here. He's got some water. So he's got these things that collapse, which is really nice. So as he goes through trees and stuff, it doesn't break it. He's looking for his food. I got this blanket for him because it's again going to be pretty cold at night. He's going to sleep in my little vestibule. Here's his food. Rocky eats, when we're out in the wilderness, he eats about 8 cups a day. Normally at home he eats about 6 cups a day. So you think about, you know, right here, I got a lot of food for him, and this is just one day. Yeah, look at him, he's getting all excited, and he already ate today. So, and then I just have just some other little things. I think I have a little bone for him as well in his pack. This is a really cool pack because it has both the strap right here, so I can hook on the leash to here or hook it onto here. This would be, this is the back of the pack. I might do a review just on this pack and kind of show you. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.